What up, y'all? This is Tracy from Nerd Squish, and today we got a Halloween haul. The season has begun. It's begun. I mean, to me, it never really ends, but you know, they got these people that are like, it's too early. No, it's not too early. I'm in the stores, I'm pushing people out my way, I'm throwing elbows, get out of my way, I'm trying to buy spooky things. So, let's just get right on into it. First two things that I picked up, I actually got from the thrift store. I got this crow that I think he's actually from Hobby Lobby because I almost bought him when I saw him at Hobby Lobby, but I was like, ooh, $14.99. In reality, he really wasn't that cheap considering he was at a thrift store. He was $4, but I was like, well, that beats the price that I was gonna pay for him, so whatever. He's cool, he's spooky, he lives here now. The next thing I got from the Red, White, and Blue was this really cool pumpkin cheese board, I guess you would say. I'm not gonna technically use it as a cheese board. It's probably just gonna be like on a shelf or on my counter for decoration. But it's super cute and I only paid $1.50 for it, so tight. The next thing I got is technically not Halloween, but it is, you know, spooky. It's horror. I love the leather-bound books that they have at Barnes & Noble's. They're gorgeous, and I need more of them. I don't have a whole lot of them because a lot of the stuff that they have, like, straight up, they're pretty, but, like, I'm not into that. I'm not gonna buy it just so it looks pretty. But this one was a must-have. The Stephen King, which I believe they had a Stephen King one before. I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I think it was just like gray with the black castle, red letters, and I didn't get my hands on it. But I'm kind of happy because to me, I think this one's very unique. I love the black, blue, and red. There's the spine. There's the back. And of course, just silver foil pages or whatever, but I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. It has Carrie, The Shining, and Salem's Lot, so I am very excited for this to be on my shelves. Next, we have a little handsome man from Michaels. I'm sure y'all have seen Michaels by now, whether in person, on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and y'all know they're not playing games this year. They're breaking out the good stuff, and everyone's excited. I'm excited. Maybe not everyone is excited, but I am. And there are a lot of things that I really liked, but I was like, I can wait and see if like I can get that cheaper when they go like on super sale versus just like the 40% coupon they always have. But this guy, I could not wait for. I think he's probably the most coveted item. He seems to be one of those items that like everybody's losing their minds about this year. And of course, it's this handsome little pumpkin man. So cute. He's obviously not, like he doesn't plug in or light up or anything, but he was just a replica of the, is it Empire? I should know this, but I don't. But I just loved his little vintage vibes. You know, he looks like my childhood Halloween. When I picture like Halloween and good times and good vibes, family, friends, this is in my memories. So he was just too handsome to take, and he's flying off the shelves because like I said, he seems to be the like favorite this year. I went in the first time to check out Michael's, and there was 4 of him. The second time I went, when I actually bought him, there was only 2. And it doesn't look like they seem to be putting out anymore. So I highly suggest if you want him, go use that 40% coupon. He is $18 regular price. I think with like tax and all that, I paid like 11 something. But he is definitely a must-have. So handsome.
Spooky. Spooky, 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 spooky.
All right. Now, we're gonna get into, I would say my obsession, but I think it's like everybody's obsession. It seems this year, last year. And of course, I would be talking about Radon. I don't know who Radon is. or how it became such a big thing. I mean, I really like it because I love the simplicity of just, you know, the simple color, the simple letters. There's something about it that's very clean. It's very just, it's tight. As far as like the normal things, I do have like the dog bowls for my Lily Monster, and I have like some soap dispensers because I thought they were cool, right? But as a whole, like I'm not one of these people that has to have every Radon piece. But Radon has done to middle-aged, bored housewives what Beanie Babies did to people in the 90s. Because they're nuts. They're nuts. And the thing that is upsetting is that because everybody's like, oh, I gotta have every piece, and I gotta buy like 3 of every one because I gotta give it to this person, and I gotta, you know, resell it to make money and all this shit. Like, because of that, people who just genuinely like a piece, or say likes Halloween and wants some of the Halloween pieces, you can't find it. However, I got some really cute stuff. Let me show you. So this I actually just got today, and I didn't even find it. My mom actually found it. She didn't even know what Radon was, but I told her the other day because she forever stays shopping at TJ Maxx, and I was like, if you see Radon, you tell me. You text me, I will pay you back. And I went over to her house today, and she had sent me a picture of these, but I didn't even know she had bought it. But it's the spooky orange mug. The mug was $5.99. This is really, I mean, hello, spooky. It says all you need to know. Now for the Radon pieces that I found. I went to, where did I find these? TJ Maxx. Because they have a Home Goods and a TJ Maxx that are like right next to each other, which is totally weird to me. If like you think about it, it's like really weird because it's like virtually the same store. Whatever. So we went there this past Friday, and they didn't have a whole lot, but what I did see, I squealed for. It wasn't a proud moment. It was an exciting moment, but it wasn't a proud moment. Matt straight up like was like just nervously staring at me like, what's wrong with her? But I got this. This thing's huge, and I'm like really zoomed in, so this is insane. It's a cake stand, simple matte black cake stand that says "Trick or Treat" in the orange letters, and I love the black Radon, but especially I love the black with the orange letters. It is just, it's tight. But I don't know. I love to bake. I don't bake enough. So I was thinking this would inspire me to bake, and if not, hey, I'm just gonna decorate with it and be one of those people. The cake stand was $24.99, which that's why I was like, you know, I don't even bake all the time. I probably shouldn't spend $24.99 on a cake stand. But then, like, I made eye contact with it, and I was like, taking you home. My final Radon piece, and probably my favorite, because I can use this, like, all the time, and it's beautiful, and I love it. This is probably the thing that I really did squeal over, is this Boo canister, which was $16.99. As I'm filming this, it's August 4th. August 4th. And this is happening already. The bank account is looking at me real sassy, because between the rest of just the holiday and buying all this random stuff that I love, and on top of going to Universal in September and probably spending an embarrassing amount of money on, let's face it, mostly alcohol, but who knows what else. You know, it's gonna be scary. The bank account is trembling. But yep, that's it. Hopefully I am not gonna be one of these crazy, you know, as much as I love the Radon and I squealed and I freaked out and I've got my mom hunting for it, I don't think it's gonna be something that I'm gonna go absolutely nuts and have like an entire hot mess kitchen filled with it. There's a few pieces that I want for sure. But I'm telling you right now, like, don't let me get crazy with this. If I start putting up massive amounts of hauls of just Radon stuff, like, please, like, don't comment, like, somebody, like, you know, message me, email me, send me a serious text. Let me know, because I can't be one of these crazy ladies. I'm already in like that 10% of crazy with it. There will be many more of these, I'm sure. Although a lot of the previews that I've been seeing, like Target's looking weak, which is crazy because like Target's usually one of my favorites. But I don't know. Maybe once I see it all in store in person and they have more stuff out, it'll be a little better. But we'll see. The bank account hopes it sucks. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you nerds later.